Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal eye emotional farewells ahead of Selhurst Park finale. As Arsenal prepare to wrap up their Premier League title-winning campaign with a trip to Selhurst Park to face Crystal Palace this weekend, the occasion is likely to carry extra emotional weight for several members of Mikel Arteta's squad. Although the Gunners have already lifted the trophy and are now focusing on the Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain, a number of players could be making their final domestic appearance in an Arsenal shirt. Gabriel Jesus, 29, has fallen down the pecking order and faces an uncertain future with his contract winding down, while Leandro Trossard, at 31, has seen his role diminish to that of a peripheral impact substitute amid stiff competition on the flanks. The situation is particularly poignant for Academy graduate Miles Lewis-Skelly, the 19-year-old who broke through with such promise yet has struggled for minutes, and Gabriel Martinelli, whose blistering pace and loyalty have not been enough to keep him as first choice on the left. A sale of the young defender could bring significant pure profit, reflecting Arsenal's increasingly ruthless and unsentimental approach to squad management as they aim to remain among Europe's elite. Come Sunday, Crystal Palace away will serve as both a title celebration and a potential farewell for these stalwarts, with supporters savoring the moment whilst bracing themselves for a transformative summer at the Emirates. Didier Drogba speaks out about Lens' scathing attack on Arsenal's Premier League triumph. Arsenal have finally ended their 22-year wait for a Premier League title in the 2025-26 season. Mikel Arteta's side clinched the championship after Manchester City slipped up on the final matchday against Bournemouth. The triumph marks a historic moment for the Gunners, who had finished as runners-up in the previous 3 campaigns. The North London club's success has provoked a wave of reactions across English football. While many have praised Arsenal's consistency and squad depth throughout the season, others have questioned the circumstances surrounding their victory, particularly the role of officials and VAR. Former Chelsea striker Didier Drogba has been among the most outspoken critics. As a Blues legend with deep-rooted rivalry against Arsenal, the Ivorian did not hold back in his sharp assessment of how the title was secured. Drogba suggested that Arsenal were not entirely deserving champions, claiming undue influence from match officials had tainted the integrity of the competition. His fiery comments quickly dominated headlines and social media discourse. How can you celebrate a trophy that you basically stole with the help of the referee? It's a sad joke. This is truly embarrassing for the Premier League, the referees, and the pathetic VAR system because of the highly inconsistent and biased decisions. Arsenal fans can celebrate with champagne as much as they like, but we all know the truth: the title was handed to them, said Drogba. The remarks reflect the enduring passion of a London derby rivalry that still burns strongly. As a player who experienced the intense battles of the 2000s, Drogba remains fiercely loyal to Chelsea's colours and heritage. Nevertheless, on the pitch Arsenal emerged as the clearest team of the season. They displayed remarkable consistency, a rock-solid defense, and greater attacking efficiency compared to previous years. Manchester City's late-season wobble also played its part in opening the door for Arteta's men. Criticism of VAR is hardly new in the Premier League. Numerous clubs, including Chelsea themselves in past seasons, have voiced frustrations over inconsistent officiating. However, many observers believe using refereeing decisions as the primary reason for labeling a title stolen is somewhat overstated. In the end, the league table does not lie. Arsenal are worthy and legitimate champions. The real test now begins. Can they build on this success and establish a new dynasty under Mikel Arteta's guidance? Arteta delivers emotional Champions of England tribute as title party spirit soars. Mikel Arteta has once again demonstrated his keen understanding of both squad morale and perfect timing. Whilst he chose to savor the initial confirmation of Arsenal's Premier League title in private with his family at home, his presence at the subsequent celebratory gathering at Tape nightclub in Soho proved significant. There, the Spaniard took to the microphone and addressed his players directly as the Champions of England, a simple yet profoundly moving declaration that marked the club's first league title in 22 long years. This moment carried genuine historical weight for everyone involved. After more than 2 decades of waiting, Arteta's words served not merely as celebration but as a powerful reminder of the journey completed and the identity restored at the heart of the club. It was the sort of leadership gesture that resonates deeply with players and supporters alike. Particularly noteworthy was Arteta's decision to include 2 highly promising academy talents, 16-year-olds Marley Salmon and Max Dauman. Both youngsters are currently preparing for their GCSE examinations, yet they were warmly welcomed into the title festivities. Such gestures speak volumes about the culture Arteta is carefully nurturing at Arsenal. It reflects a broader vision that extends far beyond the first team. Success at the senior level must be shared across the entire club, inspiring the next generation who represent the future of the Emirates Stadium. This inclusive approach strengthens the long-term foundations of the squad. Attention now turns towards Sunday's final Premier League fixture at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace. The Eagles will afford Arsenal a guard of honor, a fitting tribute to the newly crowned champions. However, Arteta is expected to make significant changes to his starting lineup with one eye firmly on next week's Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain. This fixture will carry emotional undertones, potentially serving as a farewell for several senior players. Yet the squad's focus remains razor-sharp as they chase a historic double. The maturity shown this season has been remarkable. No longer can Arsenal be labeled as bottlers after their dominant campaign. What was once a persistent criticism has been replaced by consistent excellence and trophy-winning steel. Arteta has transformed the mentality of the group. Should the Gunners go on to lift the Champions League trophy against PSG, the conversation about a statue for Arteta outside the Emirates will surely gather serious momentum. Former goalkeeper David Seaman has already voiced such thoughts, and many supporters would heartily agree. All told, this could yet prove to be the finest season in Arsenal's modern history. A league title secured with authority and the tantalizing prospect of European glory on the horizon. The Arteta era is reaching new heights. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!